All right, the next we are going to talk about the merchandising as a function, and you see a beautiful image, which is why because there's a function called merchandising working in the back end. Now let's dive deeper into one of the most important in strategic function, merchandising. If store operations are the arm and the leg of retail, merchandising is truly the brain behind what customers see, select, and purchase. Merchandising is what decide what products will be sold at the store, at what price, where they are placed, and how they are promoted. Without smart merchandising, even the best retail operations would fail to attract and satisfy customers. Let's explore what merchandising really involves. The roles and responsibility, we will understand some of the definitions and also the KPIs to support that. Talking about the merchandising, the primary job is to create the perfect product offer for customers. The responsibility includes the right merchandising product mix. Choosing which product, brand, style, and size will be sold in the store and in each location. If you are in Dubai, you will see the different assortment at the different locations because the customer segments are different, the target market are different. Same like in India as well. If you are in the southern market or the northern market for the same retail brand, you will see the different same retailer, you will see the different brands because there's a brain of a merchandiser to make sure it caters to the customer they're targeting. They are responsible for designing the merchandising hierarchy, structuring categories, subcategories, and SKU in a logical way that make sense to the shopper. They negotiate terms and condition. They negotiate those conditions with the multiple trade owners. Working with suppliers to negotiate pricing, payment terms, delivery schedules, and promotional support. They set the pricing in promotion, deciding the right pricing points, offering discounts in seasonal campaigns to maximize sales and margins. Think about a merchandiser in H&M or Amazon or even let's say Walmart or any of the organized retail. They decide what dresses, shirt, accessories will be stocked in this season, how they will be priced, if it is off season, how they will be discounted or should be put on the clearance, like which collections will go on sale, as I said, like if it is a promotional event, and they directly drives profitability in sales. Next is all about the definitions. So some of the definition is SKU is the smallest unit of sale. So this particular phone is a SKU, a unique identifier for each product. If I'm selling, let's say, 1 kg pack of rice and 5 kg pack of rice of the same brand, it's a two different SKU. The second word I keep hearing is assortment. So a group of SKU offered together for a sales to the customer is called assortment. Like think of a clothing store offering multiple sizes and colors of t-shirt. That is assortment. And based on the type of retailer, you design your assortment in the width or in the depth. The next word is merchandising hierarchy. This means grouping SKU based on products attributes like type, brand, or customer buying behavior. For instance, all women sports shoes grouped under footwear, women sports categories. They are responsible for planning, which we call planogram in the store, which I have seen you the image that every products are tying are selected at a particular location because there's a planogram, a logical way of displaying and selecting SKUs is being designed. A grocery retailer store milk cartons are placed at eye level and fresh products is near the entrance because there is a smart planogramming in action. I will also quickly go through the KPIs. Some of the KPIs is to measure the success, not just by the guesswork, just to track them and continuously optimize and improve them. It's hard numbers. And here are some of the KPIs that merchandisers are tracking, not limited to only six, but there's a big bunch. We have a session dedicated only the KPIs, but here I want to link it to the merchandiser function. They track sales volume and quantity, the total value and number of products sold. They track gross margin percentage, profitability after deducting the cost of goods sold. They track the bill penetration if they're targeting if they're managing a category, then they try to see how many customers are buying a particular category as part of the overall bill. They check the inventory turnovers, which is how fast inventory is sold and repeated and replaced. They calculate the stock aging, how long products are stay unsold. So if the products are lying in the store, mean that your capital, your money is lying as well. You need to make it happen. You need to sell it as fast as possible, as fresh as possible. They take expiry percentage, how especially it is very important for the fresh foods category and pharmaceuticals, like how much stock expires before it can be sold, and they try to minimize it with the best practices. So if a supermarket has 100 packs of yogurt and 10 expires before being sold, that's like 10% products are facing the expiry date. Something merchandiser work hard to minimize. To sum this up, merchandising is all about getting the right product at the right place, at the right time, at the right pricing. A smart merchandising strategy drives customer satisfaction, competitive advantage, and financial performance. In the next lecture, we will continue exploring other key retail functions, starting with buying and understanding how buyers and merchandisers work together to keep retail flowing smoothly. Let's continue our journey into the world of retail mastery, the next function called buying.